Skyhill is a roguelike survival game that is simplistic in its room-to-room tower design, making it very easy to play, but at the same time, it leaves very little for replayability. When you first dive into the game, it has a very familiar tone for anyone who has played survival games before. You're a lone survivor tasked with reaching a set goal while starting with little to nothing. In this case, your goal is to survive the descent to the ground floor starting from the penthouse on floor 99, armed with only an ice pick. You have a health and hunger meter to keep tabs on, as well as a leveling system as you gain XP for defeating enemies. Every move action subtracts a hunger point, which eventually depletes health once it hits 0, and you can lose health from many other obstacles such as enemies, poisonings, or hazards. The real sense of gameplay comes from a strong emphasis on resource management. You'll find various objects and consumables throughout your journey, which can be used to either heal, feed, or repair yourself and other objects, or you can craft items that yield a better result, such as mixing medicine and rags to create a medkit. As for the level progression system, I honestly never felt I was making a character that I wanted to play, but merely speccing out with the weapons that I found. Like, if I found a weapon that used the speed early on, I'd put my points in speed, with little rhyme or reason to build on strength or other stats. The game also feels like it relies too heavily on luck. Sometimes, I would find myself meeting very few enemies while gathering a surplus of food and health items, and other times, the exact opposite would happen. It felt as if I could only reach the bottom floor if things really worked out entirely in my favor, rather than gradually building on my skill level. The fact that some enemies would block my path when I had nothing to fight with, very little health, or hunger points made me feel like I had been cheated into being helpless. There wasn't really a sense of, oh, if only I would have done it this way, I could have made it. And rather, it was just annoying where I'd get frustrated that the game didn't supply me with an ample amount of food or supplies to go on. This is made clear during your descent when you pass up broken elevators that are supposed to encourage backtracking. However, you hardly ever find the needed supplies to fix them, and, once you do, you're already too far away to justify spending hunger points to climb back up and then fix them. Backtracking really is pointless as rooms above you remain empty after you pillage them, and the amount of hunger wasted going back up only guarantees death. You get a feeling that you might as well risk going down further, since you'll either get lucky and find what you need, or just die from the enemy instead of hunger. Overall, I'm giving Skyhill a C-. It has a certain charm and overall a great start that makes you enjoy it at first, but once you dig deeper, it proves to be little more than a luck-based click adventure. There's a lot of potential here for something great if the core mechanics have a bit of tweaking done. But overall, this game doesn't really have anything to keep you entertained or coming back as roguelikes usually do. Thanks for watching my review. This is Connor from Ubercrit, and let me know what you think by rating this video and leaving your comments down below.